Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel. Thank you so much for coming by. So if you're new, hi once again. Consider subscribing, and if you're not new, well, welcome back. So we're gonna jump right into this video. We're going to actually test out, by the way, I am going to be pre-filming a lot, so you'll get a mixture of me with this background and with a different background. Just going to let you know right now. With braids, without braids, you know, you're going to get a mixture of videos. Okay, so anyways, we are here to go ahead and test out the Fenty Beauty makeup products that I have hauled. If you have not seen that video, I will make sure I go ahead and link it up here in the cards for you. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what's already on my face. So I just used the EOS lip balm. I used the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum that came in a BoxyCharm. And for moisturizer, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Confident in a Cream. This also came in a previous BoxyCharm. So we're going to go ahead and, well, I did not do my brows, you guys. I'm going to do my brows real fast, and then I'm going to come back. Alright, you guys, so I am back. So now we're going to go ahead and use the primer, and we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty primer. This is their Pretty and Prime Hydrating Primer, and this is what it looks like right here. I like the ombre effect they have going on here between the light blue and like the grayish blue that they have here. The cap is like a gray brown. So, oh, and it is sealed, so as you can tell, it has not been opened yet. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this the way it suggests. It suggests that you apply a small amount of primer with fingertips or brush to forehead, nose, chin, cheeks before makeup application, and it says allowed to set for 1 to 2 minutes. So that is what we're going to do, and this is a hydrating primer. I know I have oily skin, but this is what we got here. Okay, so that is the color of the primer. It's like the color of the tube right there. So while our primer is still setting, I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes. And I picked up this concealer, and this is in the shade Beige. And I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow primer. And this did come with a seal on it as well that I'm just going to pull off. I'm not sure this is a full coverage concealer. So I guess we'll be testing that out. And I'm not sure how fast it dries down, so I'm just gonna, you know, stick with one eye at a time here. Okay, so far just from cleaning up my brows, this does not seem like a full coverage concealer. So I want my eyes to stay light, so I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes with the ColourPop Loose Powder. So now we're going to go into the eye makeup. Now for eye makeup, I have this eyeshadow palette right here. If you did not see that haul video, remember I will have it up linked in the cards. So this is the eyeshadow palette, and it's called Nearly Nude. And when I'm not sure how many palettes they had, but I only seen 2. And this was the one that spoke to me at the time. So we're going to go in with these shades. There is no shade names, so I'm just going to go in with a clean blending brush. And I'm going to go into this matte shade right down here. It's more of, it looks like it has a shift of brown. It's like a dark brown, but then it could be like a maroon shade at the same time. How the pigmentation is. Now I did tap my brush and then I did tap it off on the side of the palette. So there is the pigmentation of that shade right there. Okay, so it does build up, so I'm going to bring it down here to my lower lash line and kind of like a V shape. So next I'm going to go in, I want to go in with these two shades right here, and we're going to see how this goes. Dry. Can you guys see that? So that is how it is being put on my lid dry. And then I'm just gonna, whoa, okay, I flipped the brush around, but I didn't wet this side. So that one right here is very nice. So next we're gonna go back to the face and we're gonna go in with the foundation. And I picked up the shade Hazelnut because that was the shade that looked closer to my skin tone. So we're just gonna pull off the lid. Ew, and it has a pump, so that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some out on my hand. Ooh, okay, I think I'm gonna do one more. So this is what it has, like a runny consistency. So this is about 2.5 pumps, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna be way too much. So we're just going to add that to my face. I think we gonna let you sit there for a while. I think I probably picked out a good color. We'll see here, we'll see. So far it looks like this is a light coverage foundation. Maybe I will do the side with the brush. Looks like it has a little bit of red, a little red in there. So I'm just going to grab this loose powder brush, but I use it for foundation. This is a Luxie small contour brush, and I'm just going to stipple this in, and we're gonna see if we can see a difference here. So far I don't see a difference. At least not to me. It's still a light coverage foundation. I'm gonna put some foundation like right here because I want to see if it's matte. Oopsie. Because this doesn't say that it's a matte foundation. It does say it's a skin finish foundation. Okay, so that's what it is. So we're gonna add a little bit right there. And I want to see if I can build it up. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some directly onto my brush, just like this. And we're going to see if we can build up the coverage. I think I like the finish of it with a sponge. I know it's a skin-like finish, but yeah, this is definitely a light coverage foundation, and it looks like you can build it up to somewhat of medium coverage. That's what it looks like to me. So next we're gonna go in back with this concealer, and because we already tested this on our eyelids, I'm actually going to put this on. Then I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. So I'm back. I went ahead and checked on the boys after I went to the bathroom, and it's starting to dry down. So to me that's a good sign. Where is my fan? I want it to dry down a little more here. Alright, now where's that sponge? We're going to go ahead and see if we can get this to blend out now, or see if I left this on a little too long. let it sit too long. Okay. Blend out the nose. Let's blend out the chin. There's not much coverage there, as you can see, so now we're gonna blend out this area here. So this is like a skin-like concealer where it gives you a skin-like finish, a natural skin-like highlight. So if you trying to go like all glam, you're not gonna go all glam with this concealer. You really not. Look, it looks like I done blended all my concealer away. Girl, let's go ahead and we're gonna add some more here to see if I can build up this coverage. And when I mean some more, I mean a lot more. I never do this. Alright, you guys, so it's been about 30 seconds. I'm going to use a brush this time. And I'm just going to see if it works better with a brush. This is the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Concealer brush. So that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to do my nose. Okay, so what I've noticed so far is that you do get more coverage with a brush. And I think that's because it's not soaking up the product. That, and I put 2 layers. So, I'm going to let you guys know you're going to have to layer this one up and let it sit. And I do not have a lighter tinted powder. Well, we'll see. We're going to see if this powder works. If it's too dark, I use it for the rest of my face, which I'm thinking it's a little too dark. So I do have a loose powder by Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Medium Deep. And it does come with a sticker on here. And this is a little too deep, so I'm going to use this for my face. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye with the ColourPop loose powder again. By the way, what I forgot to mention, this foundation is, it has 0.85 fluid ounces, so it's not quite an ounce of product. But if you did not know, all Fenty Beauty products are $5 or less. Okay, the concealer has 0.15 ounces in the concealer and 0.14 in the powder. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this powder to set the rest of my face, and I already pulled off the little tabby thing. Ooh, yeah, I could not have used this for my under eye. It's way too dark. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face, and this powder, this foundation, you are going to have to set it because it does come off on your fingers. We're going to use a clean one. We're going to use a clean fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to get some product out on this brush and just let you guys see it. This is what the powder looks like. It is pretty deep. I couldn't have used this for underneath my eye. So I'm just going to kind of pounce it into my skin. Why does my skin looks more red? I'm seeing like red. The powder has a scent to it, and I don't really like the scent of the powder. So I'm just going to set down everywhere that I did not set with the ColourPop. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off my face, and then I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and finished off my face. For mascara, I went in with the Tarte Cosmetics Big Ego Mascara. For my lip liner, I went in with the ColourPop BFF3 lip liner. For my lip color, I went in with the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade Delish. And I topped it off with the ColourPop and Ellery, what is this? This is a ultra glossy lip in the shade Stiletto. So that is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and set my face down with some setting spray here. Alright, now it's time to take a close-up at my face and see what's going on here. So the primer does not fill in your pores, so if you're curious about that, this hydrating primer right here does not fill in your pores, because I can see them. Here, it's gonna be like a little nasty, but you know, I'm gonna zoom you in. Alright, I zoomed you in. Now, like I was saying, I can clearly see my pores all right here, the little holes in my face. I can clearly see that. Right down here in my chin, it's starting to break apart. Like there's little flakes. I hope you guys can see that. Like little flakes. And I noticed when I was doing my concealer, it was really patchy underneath here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the concealer didn't cover anything. I still have dark spots, darkness underneath my eyes, and I did not add any eyeshadow. Like I said, you are going to have to set this foundation down. It is starting to crease and my smile lines, and usually I don't get creasage to about an hour or two later. So that's pretty bad. It did not cover the darkness on my upper lip area. Like I said, this foundation is not a full coverage. This is a light coverage foundation. You may and may not be able to bring it up to a to a medium coverage. I'm guessing like if you put the foundation on your face and you let it sit for a little bit maybe, and then you add like another layer and you let that sit for a little bit. But overall, me personally, I do not like the foundation. Which this is the foundation again. I don't like the foundation. The concealer here as well, I do not like the concealer. It's too thin. Like if you're going for the most natural looking look ever, then I could see how this would work if this was your skin tone color. The powder doesn't seem too bad. It is medium to deep. It does have a slight red tone to it, but it's not too bad. Like I could actually work with that. The eyeshadows look good so far. I cannot say if you know, they'll fade or not, because I'm not doing a wear test with this foundation or concealer or the eyeshadows, but I will do a wear test and let you guys know about it. So I'll update the description box most likely probably later on tonight, and I'm pre-filming this, by the way, so later on tonight I will update the description box and let you guys know how it worked for me while I was at work. But as of right now, the eyeshadows look pretty. I will say that the concealer is kind of hydrating because my lids are not matte. Even though I use matte eyeshadows, I can see the little glow going on my eyelids. So there's that. Alright, so thank you so much for watching on this Makeup Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So now I gotta go do some stuff in the house. I'm not leaving with this foundation on, because girl, it ain't gonna stay. Look, I'm already creasing. No. Okay, it is time for me to go, because I'm mad now that I am creasing underneath my freaking eyeballs. Where is that? Can I fix this? And I purposefully used this little eyeshadow brush to keep me from creasing. No. No. Okay. No. No. Concealer's out for me, y'all. The concealer is out. There's no ifs, ands, or but that. The concealer's out. I'll do a wear test on the foundation, but the concealer, no. If you get dark under eyes, I'm telling you, do not buy the concealer. It ain't gonna conceal nothing. Okay. Let me go. I'm ready to get mad. Yes. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And always remember to embrace your beauty. And if you enjoyed this review, on this Makeup Monday. Please go ahead and, you know, let me know down below. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know either or. I prefer this, by the way. I prefer these. Okay, so that's it. Let me go. Oh, gotta go. Bye.